Mabel Harbour was born in 1851. She is Herbert and Coraline Harbour's second child. It had been a few years since they had vanquished the evil spirit from their home. Mabel, Lucy, and their mother had been successfully protecting the house from evil. Mabel usually practiced magic with Lucy. Every day they would further their studies in their craft. Lucy picked up a hobby in making jewelry, while Mabel had caught interest in their neighbor. His name was Chandler Calderon, and he was a warlock himself. Romance blossomed between them. He would greet her with flowers every morning. In 1873, they were soon to be wed. Coraline was so excited she made them a wedding cake. They had a small ceremony in their back garden. It was the happiest day of Mabel's life. Her sister had gifted her a necklace to congratulate her. Mabel loved it. Lucy had one for herself to match. It kept them connected. In the early years of their marriage, Chandler helped Mabel practice magic since he was a little more advanced. Soon the two of them were expecting. They were very excited. In 1876, Mabel had given birth to a baby girl. She named her Gladys. She was a wonderful addition to the household. Just 3 years later, Mabel and Chandler are having another baby. During the labor, Mabel was struggling and enduring a lot of pain. Despite her agony, she continued with the labor. She had given birth to twins Gabriel and Gloria. But Mabel wasn't able to survive long after. She passed in 1879. The family was devastated. Lucy was deeply affected by her sister's loss. It was so bad she couldn't bear to be around Mabel's children. With Chandler now a widower, he had to take care of the children on his own. Coraline would help him as much as she could, but Chandler didn't want anyone's help. He wanted to take care of his kids by himself. He didn't care how much it drained him. The kids were all he had left of Mabel, and he didn't want to lose any time with them. Even though Mabel was gone, she would occasionally visit. She would check on Chandler and the children. She never wanted them to worry about her being too far, because she would always be with them. Some years would pass and Chandler would still be grieving Mabel's loss. He developed a habit for drinking. He spent more time drinking than he did with his kids. His drunk episodes would leave him to believe that Lucy was Mabel, and he would try to pursue her. But Lucy would never do that to her sister. By then, Coraline had had it with his shenanigans. While he was off getting drunk, she had to care for the children. They rarely saw him at all. Coraline told him if he didn't clean up his act, he had to go. But Chandler's way of getting better was drinking outside of the house. He would spend his nights getting wasted at local bars. One night, while he was roaming the streets drunk, he had gotten trampled by a horse. Chandler had passed away in 1886, and his children were left in the hands of Lucy and Coraline.